Come on in, yes. It's another edition of the Weekly Entertainment News Podcast, and I'm your brother Hiram Hakeem, and I'm in the building. Hey, listen, man, we want to tell you guys, man, we appreciate you guys for checking out the podcast. Of course, we do it every Tuesday. I am the hip-hop journalist, brother Hiram Hakeem. I write for the Reporter newspaper located here in Blackburn, Ohio. That's right. Some people call it Akron, but I keep it on the black side, you know what I'm saying? So we call it Blackburn, Ohio. But enough about me. We want you guys to hit the like button, hit the share button, and make some comments. Do what you got to do. Let somebody know that realness is in the building. Speaking about realness in the building, let's talk about that real news. We already know Drake is in the news.
Thank you.
And I know you guys, I know. So we got to tap it and get it in, get it out. So apparently over the weekend, we do know Drake's crib up in Canada has been trespassed upon or against about 3 times so far. Apparently this recent time, a witness was out there riding his bicycle and noticed a guy standing in the bushes and stuff like that. The actual security showed up, tackled the man, put his hands behind his back, and kept him and held him there until the other authorities showed up. So apparently, as a result of that, Kendrick Lamar album cover. This is what some people are suggesting. Okay, that Kendrick Lamar artwork, which paints Drake's crib or mansion on social media. A lot of people are trying to get famous. Speaking about getting famous, so even the Chinese restaurant that Kendrick Lamar talked about is getting famous. So a lot of things is happening that's causing people to run to these locations that was spoke about in some of these here songs, right? But as a direct result, it looks like our brother Drake is selling his $88 million mansion in the Beverly Hills.
Wow.
And why wouldn't you? I mean, that's Cali. Cali is literally rampant with Kendrick fans right now, and it's always been that way, but Drake has some love there. But anyway, a lot of people are saying it's because of the beef or the recent beef that's going on that our brother Drake has decided to put up his mansion, okay? So big ups to Drake and big ups to the whole beef, and hopefully you don't get any serious that is happening, but I believe that those are just crazy fans, except for the guy that shot the security guard. So we're going to leave it at that, man. Taylor Swift in the news. That's right, Taylor Swift doing her thing. She's doing her world tour. Well, apparently, we already know. If you don't know, now you know. A baby was depicted on the floor of her concert, right there in the floor area where people are standing room only. It was a baby laying on a jacket with plugs in the ear, right? So some lady took a picture like, what the hell? Because the baby was on the floor and standing room only, laying on the jacket with plugs in the ear. Now, you don't know exactly if the parents was there or not. The girl who did the post said, hopefully the person standing over them is the baby's mother or parent or guardian. So this strikes some interest going on. People are lying and saying, why would you bring your baby to a Taylor Swift concert? Apparently babysitters can't be that damn hard to find. Well, apparently they are. I mean, you done spent your mortgage on on a ticket. So you're not going to not just miss out on the concert because the baby. I mean, you spent your mortgage. Your baby lives in your mortgage. Hell, let's bring the baby to the concert. Which I'm just joking. I think that's crazy. I think, to be totally honest, let's not bring our little ones or younglings to concerts like that. That's not a good look, right? So big ups to my girl Taylor Swift, as she toured Paris and continues to do her thing, okay? Looks like my sister Beyonce is in the news. That's right, Beyonce hits 1 billion streams on Spotify. I'm going to say that again. Beyonce hits 1 billion streams with the Cowboy Carter Project on Spotify. Not to mention all those other streams on the different other platforms, but here we're talking about specifically Spotify. Big up to our sister Beyonce. It was released last week that Beyonce did 1 billion streams on Spotify. The album also had some major success since its release last March. According to Billboard, Cowboy Carter debuted atop of the Billboard 200, totaling with 407,000 equivalent albums units sold in the first week. It was the biggest sales of 2024 at the time, though it has since been topped or one-upped by Taylor Swift, right? Check this out. This is what I think is interesting. I think this is dope. 23 out of the 27 songs that was made the album, that was on the album, I'm going to say it again, 23 out of the 27 song project, it looks like 23 of those songs hit the charts. That's incredible. 23 songs out of the 27 has hit the charts, thus making her one of 17 artists of all time to have over 100 songs to hit the charts on Billboard. Big up to our sister Beyonce for doing some dynamic things. Those of you who don't know, Beyonce is a beautiful lady, right? Speaking about beautiful lady, we also want to tell somebody you could be a beautiful person if you check out the Reporter newspaper. Listen, it's been in business for over 50 years, and we here in Blackwood, Ohio, has been benefiting from some of the efforts and all of the efforts that they have been doing on the behalf of the African American community. It's a Black-owned newspaper narrating our black stories and what we've been doing, not just here in this particular demographic or this particular neck of the woods, but all over the diaspora. News that relates to us, not just here, but us as a global people. The Reporter newspaper. Go to the reporternewspaperonline.com and you can see what I'm talking about. Speaking about what I'm talking about, it looks like my man The Game. You know who The Game is, the rapper The Game from Compton, who recently came out with a diss track against our brother, The Boss. I'm gonna call him Funny Man Boss, right? So it looks like on the heels of the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef or display of great lyrical back and forths, The Game says, you know what, I'm going all in. Let me make my name be a factor in here in the situation one more time. So he says, I'm gonna go at Rick Ross. So he had a bomb that just hit the internet. It wasn't a huge bomb, but some people like DJ Academics heard it and reviewed it and everything. He thought it was pretty dope. But a lot of people was online saying, wait a minute, whoa, where is this coming from? What is the real nature of this beef? No, a lot of people thought it was just a thirst trap or just something to get your name back in the buzz. And why not? You get your name back buzzing, you got to do these things, right? But my man Rose, funny as hell, he's back on Instagram and he's laughing. I mean, you can tell this is a real laugh. He said, you niggas starving. Yeah, you're starving for some attention, right? And so big ups to Rose for playing it that way. Hopefully he won't even make a response to that. Speaking of Rose, it looks like Rose's last concert venture from last week hit the internet and it was just as lethargic as our brother Quavo. You know what happened with Quavo a couple of weeks ago. It hit the internet that this concert was damn near empty and hardly nobody was there. Well, the same thing happened to our brother Ricky Rose. In actuality, though, the venue's manager, Greg Mogul, said it wasn't what you think. My man Rick Ross was booked for a private party. It's an executive party for, I think it was Rocket Inc. What is it called? Rocket X Dallas Home Service Conference, right? It was an intimate party, intimate corporate function that they booked Ricky Rose, the boss. That so some of you guys gotta pump your brakes sometimes when you see stuff like that. You gotta understand he still get paid. That's right. No matter who is at the venue, they still get paid their amount of money. So big ups to Rose for keeping the checks coming, right? Okay, looks like, oh shit, pour the tea, goddammit, pour the tea. D with the T. Listen, looks like our brother Drewski, you know who Drewski is, the comedian who's doing this thing online now. I call him a internet sensation. Anyway, this looks like him and Ruby Rose met, really kicked their little situation off at a wedding of a mutual friends out there in the Dominican Republic. Since then, they've been neck and neck, booed up, champagne, and whatever you want to call it. And some people are saying that this is just an internet thing, but some people close to the situation is saying that this situation is real. These two are really an item, and Drewski is head over heels. Much like every other man when it comes to our beautiful sister Ruby Rose, everybody else are definitely would be in his position as well. So big ups to Tea Time and big ups to my man, one lucky man I may add, Drewski of doing his thing, right? Listen, I guess this is T. Pull the T again, goddammit. Pull the T. It look like Krishan Rock is back in the news.
Surprise!
She's back in the news. She's literally saying that one of her sponsors, Fashion Nova, must think she's a joke. I'm going to say it again. Our girl, Krishan Rock, gets paid on average anywhere from 25 to 50,000 per post on her Instagram or Twitter feed, okay? She's saying, yeah, I gave them a deal. I gave Fashion Nova 25 to 30 per post for them, but they want me to do a whole hell of a lot. I'm not no Instagram model. I'm a big deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing football. I'm a rapper. I'm a reality TV star. You can't ask me to do so much for so little. Well, some people are saying that's not a little money. That's not just a little money, but you are just posting. But you got to understand in the contrast, my friend, that's her job. That's her bread and butter. That's how she make her money. If she believes she's being devalued in that fashion or that style, she has every right to make complaints and get on Instagram, where she makes her money from, social media, and talk about it. And I think inadvertently she is letting people know who's about to come with the bag next time. Hey, this is where I'm at right now. So don't trip, man. This thing right here is a beautiful thing. Speaking about a beautiful thing, it looks like real hip hop is celebrated in the world of sports. What are you saying, brother Hiram? I'm saying Shaquille O'Neal and our brother Shannon Sharp are beefing. What the hell are you talking about? Brother Hiram, what are you talking? Look, I know you heard about it. I'm going to give it to you real quick. It looks like our brother Shannon Sharp gets on his Nightcap podcast with Gilbert Arenas and Ocho Cinco, and they talking about Shaq in kind of an unfavorable way. Well, on the behalf of our brother Shannon Sharp, he said, hey, Shaquille O'Neal will be a bigger threat, even be considered a more of a dominant man, or even could be considered one of the GOATs if he didn't take some days off. What am I saying? He's saying that Shaquille O'Neal didn't take the game as serious as he should have done. And if he did that, he would be the most dominated man ever. Well, you know, Shaquille O'Neal said he is the most dominant man ever. And it's going back and forth because right now we already know the Joker for the Nuggets is a 3-time MVP. And I don't want to talk about sports too much, but you already know Shaquille O'Neal and Charles Barkley goes back and forth about that on the show. If you're watching the playoffs, you'll know what I'm talking about. But apparently Shaquille O'Neal got news of what Shannon Sharp was saying, and he made a diss record. Now, some people are saying, Shaq, stop. What are you doing? But I can't say stop. What are you doing? What he actually doing is, I'm going to address the situation in the trendy way that is going down. Plus, you already know, don't confuse it. Shaquille O'Neal is a real rapper, and he is hip hop. Okay? So he said, this is what's happening, and let's just get this thing going. We're going to keep it weird. I'm on the mic, damn it. Shannon Sharp is on the mic, damn it. Y'all ain't seen it this way. Both of them are on mics. So you spoke something against me on the mic. Well, let me go in the studio, turn on the light, and get on the mic and drop some stuff about you. Okay? So that's what's happening with that. Just a little knowledge. If you haven't heard the song, you already know what it sounds like. Speaking about what it sounds like, it looks like my man Neo,
I'm here.
R&B sensation, the writer extraordinaire, Def Jam recording artist, says he don't have a problem with AI. He just think people need to be compensated. That's right. Our boy Neo gets on Instagram, and well, really, he was hollered at by TMZ. And TMZ asked him about AI. He said, I have no problem with AI. It's just we need to figure out a better way or a real way to get these people compensated. You using our likeness and everything, just like what just happened with Tupac's estate against Drake. Okay, they used his whole likeness, his images, his popularity, and everything to convey a message, and they wasn't compensated. Well, now it looks like they're going to try to get some compensation from our brother Drake. So my man Neo is saying this is what needs to be happening with AI. He said we can't stop it. We just need to curtail it before it gets out of hand and figure out how these artists are getting paid. Speaking about getting paid, Martin Lawrence is about to hit the road again. That's right, with You Know What It Is tour, okay? You know what it is. He's bringing the funny back because you know what the hell it is. You already know his movie Bad Boys 4 is coming out with our brother Will Smith. It'll be out sometime in June or July, I think. Anyway, this summer it's going to be a summer blockbuster and everything. I think it's coming out in June. But anyway, the people that's going to be on this tour, you know what it is tour. Martin Lawrence is going to bring people like DC Young Fly, Chico Beans, Desi Banks, my man Gary Owen, Jess Hilarious, Miss Pat, and even Ricky Smiley. Now, to my understanding that they say he's going to be switching out some of the comedians depending upon what demographic that they're going to be in, what market they're going to be in, what neck of the woods they're going to be at. So you may not see Chico Bean in your neck of the city. You may not see DC Young Fly, Just Hilarious in your neck of the woods, but the whole list is on the reporternewspaperonline.com and you can see that, right? Let's talk about some tour dates though. We already know Saturday, July the 20th, they're going to be in Chandler, Arizona. So we already know that. What about August the 2nd? They're going to be in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Saturday, August the 3rd, the next day. They're going to be in Cleveland, Ohio. That's where we at. That's our neck of the woods. They're going to be at the Rocket Mortgage Field House where the Cavs play, okay? Then on the 9th, they're going to be in Jackson, Mississippi. I'm sorry. Then, listen, what do you want me to do? You want me to go down this whole damn list? No, you just go to the reporternewspaperonline.com and you can see where you know what it is tour is going to hit. Our brother Martin Lawrence is back on the road. Now listen, this is the part of the show that is my favorite part of the show. I call it my conscious content. This is that knowledge you can't get in college, right? And then we're going to speak on it right quick. Listen, let me break it on down. Listen. When we hear the word woke,
oh my God,
people get confused on what that is. It simply means to be consciously aware of things you wasn't privy to beforehand. So they say this brother is woke. Some people say, so this person is conscious to the thing. This person is no longer sleepwalking. Now, what is sleepwalking? That's to walk around oblivious to some of the intel to make you what? Excel to the next level. To walk around dumb, broke, busted, and disgusted when it comes to knowledge you can't get in college. That's what sleepwalking is, right? And so when one gets a level of understanding or gets some knowledge, wisdom, and understanding about pivoted information that they wasn't, about knowledge that they wasn't privy to before, they become what society calls these people woke. No, these people are conscious. Okay? I'm not mad at the word woke, but let me ask you something. If this person is woke to history, this is just a historical fact, and this person want to tell somebody from it, they're like, oh my God, here come this dude with this black stuff, or oh my God, here come this guy with this woke stuff. No, here come this guy with some understanding that he wants to share. Okay, damn, you guys listen, man, back when I was dating, you guys don't know what it is to be sitting in front of somebody, and all they're talking about is their job, their baby daddy, and how they want to eventually need some help on some damn bills. That's the damn conversation. I hate to say it like that, but that's the damn conversation. Okay? And then so much so, because that's their reality. Their job, their baby daddy, their kids, and how they're going to get their bills paid. Sometimes you hear something about how school is whooping their ass, okay? You know, it is what it is, but that's their reality. Sometimes you want somebody to talk about, and can you at least talk about Jesus? God, can you talk about something other than the standard stuff that's happening? You're not saying anything that's going to be culturally connecting to you as a person as it relates to being here on this continent at all. No historical thing. You just talk about your immediate, your selfish struggles, which is sometimes ain't that damn interesting because when you're dating, you hear the same stuff. Listen, you ladies don't know what I'm talking about because you don't date you guys. But and I'm sure you date guys that say the same stuff. But when you conscious, you got somebody that can talk about what's happening in the past, what happened with us throughout the struggle, what happened to us through civil rights, what we're doing as a people spiritually, what about consciously, what about the different religious belief systems, what about time travel, what about just a lot of stuff, man. Astrophysics. It's a lot of stuff you can talk about when you are privy to some information that you wasn't privy to before. And that's the definition of being woke. Y'all better feel me before they kill me, y'all. Listen, see you next time, y'all. Peace.
Can't be for me, whole nother frequency. BGOD, what the fuck is a mug? Nigga be fake, won't leave him snuggly. He undercover and fucking, we tucking a minute. It's on in this stuff, nigga, fuck is you saying? Bird illallah, we come in the name of the source. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, we flipping niggas out the porch. Niggas in Paris, I'm out the J version, boss whole Jane Harden, but they think they the highest. We locking them up, you get caught with the smoke, get your flame darkened. They shoot a shot, but I ain't far, just fuck around, hit the same target, back to back.